In a BMW with non-iDrive, you can actually go ahead and set a lot of the settings up for personalization. What you do is actually use your turn stalk. There is a up and down toggle and a BC button. The basic command is to get into the menus, as I'm doing like so. Just hit up or down on this toggle button. When we get into a menu that we actually want to get inside, you can actually go ahead, press the BC button as your enter button. When we're in a menu, you can simply scroll through them, select, and confirm. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go through a few different menus. I'm going to explain what they are. So, going through the toggle button, first menu that comes up is check control. This is to check if there's any error messages in the car. Go ahead, enter. Right now, just the battery symbol is coming up. Oil, we can check engine oil level, and that's okay right now. We have a time setting, a date setting. Service info, we can actually enter using the BC button, go through all the different service requirements that are coming up for the car. And that's it. Going into our flat tire monitor, which you can just control using the stalk here and the toggle button, we find it here. This symbol will come up if there's a 5 psi variance in any one of the tires. Best thing to do, always get the tire checked out. If you want to put air into the tire and you need to reset it, you can actually just go into this menu and press the reset button here. Now we're actually going to go into our personalized settings for the car. So going to there, we can go into the lock, which is my key with a check mark. Press the BC button once again to enter. We have a few different options here. So we have these clever little symbols, so when you lock and unlock. Let's get into the lock first. Right now it's set up so that when you lock the car, the lights will flash and you'll get an acoustic beep. We can actually go ahead, toggle to switch it off altogether, or even have just lights or sound by themselves. Getting back into that menu now, it's a few different options. We can also do it for when you unlock the car. When we unlock the car, we can have just the driver's door open or all doors open. Automatic lock, we can set it to the car when you put the car into drive. It'll lock by itself as you drive, or you can do it on a timer basis. 40-second pathway light is the standard that we leave it on. It allows you to see where you're going when you turn off the car for 40 seconds. You can also go into our turn signal. Right now it's set up for a 3 times turn signal. If we hit the turn stalk down halfway, it'll go 3 times and shut off by itself. We can also switch it so that it can only go once, like a regular turn signal. Last but not least is our last seat position icon. What this does is actually moves the seat position into last position that was used on a particular key. That is if you're using 2 separate keys. And we just enter and exit.